First y'all made Elon cry, now y'all making him beg. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. This man is literally begging Tesla staff to hold on to their shares. He's begging, he's pleading with them. Okay? Please hold on to your shares. And remember, I put 3 fingers up, 4 top business executives for the company sold over $100 million worth of shares in early February. Remember, this man has lost over $200 billion from his net worth. He is begging them. An article just broke news that he is begging Tesla employees and Tesla staff to hold on to their shares. And I don't know how well that's going to do for him, considering Tesla's Cybertruck just got hit with its 8th recall. 8th recall over safety regulations. Like, apparently, the outer external panel, you can literally peel. It is peeling off, especially for parts of the windshield. It literally is peeling off. And you could peel it off yourself if it doesn't do it on its own. And now y'all got him begging. And you know me, I tell you guys to go and fact check. Go on MSN.com right now. The title of the article is "Musk Pleads with Tesla Staff Not to Sell Shares After Trump Backlash." It's honestly too fucking late. It's too late. Not only did you attach yourself to Donald Trump, but when you did attach yourself to Donald Trump, you got cocky. You got arrogant. You started telling other government officials and other politicians in other countries to...
A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. This is Awakened Africa and I'm your host, Bem. Welcome back to another episode of our YouTube channel, whereby today we're going to be talking about Elon Musk's reaction on live television at Fox and at Fox Television actually. Whereby he was literally begging his staff, his board members, just to hold on a little bit, not to sell these stocks, because Tesla is coming down crumbling, and it is something that he doesn't want it to happen. Tesla is one of his biggest investments, and when he loses it, then it will be over for him. So he was literally trying to beg people and telling them that, you know what, just hold on, don't go away, just hold on, everything's going to be all right, everything's going to be okay with time. And guess what? People ain't listening, because out there, Tesla cars, the cyber trucks, people are destroying them, people are covering them up. They don't want other people to know that they do own Teslas, so it has been a headache for Elon Musk. And this is what I have to say. Actually, I came to realize that the FAFO season is coming down to each and every person. The more you fuck around, the more you find out. I've made a compilation of videos here whereby the different speakers on TikTok are reacting to the fact that Elon Musk is losing it through his Tesla business. Elon Musk is feeling the pain of how other people are feeling. Guys, before we jump into these clips and we get to watch them together, kindly allow me to tell you this. Subscribe to this channel, take me to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll be more than grateful. And then after that, don't forget to hit that bell, so that every time I post a new video, you'll be the first person to get notified about it. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you leave a comment. Let us have the conversation going on in the replies. But right about now, let us jump straight to it. I'll be back with more analysis.
So, Apartheid Clyde, the guy who said with his whole malformed chest that empathy was a weakness that needed to be rooted out, is now wanting people to empathize with him because his businesses are losing money. And I said in an earlier video that the people he riled up were never the people that were buying his cars. Never. The poorly educated, the maggots, interchangeable, they were never the people that were buying Teslas. Never. That orange dude campaigned on getting rid of electric vehicles because they don't believe in the science. They don't believe in global warming. They don't believe in climate change. Remember, drill, baby, drill. We need all the gas. These people were so riled up about gas stoves, for God's sake. But now we are all supposed to find the empathy that he told us we were weaklings for having for him because his poor cars aren't selling. And even the fact that his orange daddy, I don't know, that was just weird, said that anybody who vandalizes a Tesla will be considered a domestic terrorist. That ain't stopped the vandalization. And it hasn't helped any. Those who want to try to maintain some semblance of their humanity while laughing hysterically at Elon and the shit show, gather here. I'll make drinks. I make a fantastic pink lemonade with tequila and jalapeno. Gather here. It's going to be a good time.
White South Africans front and center. I want to have a conversation with you. And don't get me wrong, I know I pissed you off the last time to the point in present day you're still making comments on those videos, but I digress. White South Africans front and center. Now, I wanted to get your attention because I know you identify with being a white South African. But European people, let's talk about your boy, your South African boy, Elon Musk, who was on Fox News crying because Tesla is tanking. His board members want him to resign, right? What did you think was going to happen when you already saw what was the result of apartheid in South Africa, right? What did you think was going to happen, right? A bunch of European go to South Africa. They maim, rape, kill, take like locusts, land, job, status. They tell Black South African, the indigenous people of the land, and I'm not going to get into who was really indigenous. The Black South Africans of the land, you displace them, right? And then you begin to create wealth in which Elon Musk's father still owns an emerald mine, if I'm not mistaken, in South Africa, and that's where their wealth came from. With that being said, another thing that came up in the last video is that you guys think because you have 1, 2, 3, 5% African in your blood, that makes you South African. No, it does not. It just means you have the mother gene, because the mother gene is Africans. But I digress. That's a conversation for another day. And so what did you think was going to happen to Elon Musk? Because what happened is these Europeans came to South Africa, did what they did, and then proceeded to do it on the backs and the blood and the sweat of Black South Africans until they rebelled and they said no more, and they protested, putting an end to apartheid. And so that's exactly what you kind of see the beginning phases of what's happening to Elon Musk, right? He thought he can do that. He can build that on the blood and sweat of other people. He can put other races down. He can create a social class that the tech elite are the only people, that 1% are the only people that should have wealth, so that you and I can be dependent on him on whether we feed our family, or be dependent on that oligarchy on whether we can feed our family. And now you're starting to see it crumble. And I am so glad that it happened so early on. Yeah. So y'all might not want to come to America with 3 Ks, right? Because I don't think that this nation is going to let this go on for too long. So I wanted to pull you front and center to remind you again that you're European with a small percentage of African, and it doesn't make you Africana. And so this video is intended to piss you up all over again. But again, like I said in the beginning, or I don't even know if I said it in this segment, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on, right? So what do you think about your boy Elon Musk crying on Fox News that he can no longer Continue to treat the people that he's treated before, after, and now during the election, breaking programs, and now crying that everybody thinks he's the pariah that he is. Sound familiar? South Africaners.
Hey guys, I stopped by today not to wish you a happy Friday, but I want to try to give you a happy Friday. How about that? Okay, let's go. First, we had Elon out here crying and whining and talking about the mean left. Yeah, we're so bad. That was a good one. And now he's out here begging. He's went from crying and whining to begging. Yes, Elon Musk is begging his staff and his stockholders to hold on to their shares. Please don't sell another stock off. Please don't sell anymore. Just hold on. He's begging. The man who said that people who got benefits from the government were the parasites of the community is now on his hands and knees begging. The man who called our Social Security benefits entitlement programs that are Ponzi scams, he's now begging. Yeah, the man that said that U.S. aid was a fraud and went in and dismantled all of the programs. All of the departments that had him up under some type of investigation. All the agencies that had him cited for violations. He went in and dismantled all of those organizations. And now that same man is out on his hands and knees begging. You know why? Because his stock in Tesla has failed. The value has went down over $200 billion. And it's done that so fast that he's now in the Guinness Book of World Record as the individual that has lost the most wealth in the shortest amount of time in history. When I tell you that when the people speak up and when they get together and put one big unified voice together, the mighty crumble. The mighty and the powerful and the arrogant crumble. So now Elon Musk has went from calling people parasites. He's went from looking down his nose, calling people, welfare queens and all this crap. Now he's begging. And yeah, he's begging now because if his stocks continue to fall, if the value in his Tesla company continues to decline, he's going to have that loan that he took out on Twitter using Tesla stock as collateral. He's going to have that loan called. So he would not own Twitter anymore. And it looks like the Tesla dealership or the Tesla board, they're trying to get him, they're demanding that he resigns. Is this a happy Friday? Did I give it to you? Did you get happy? That's all I want to know. If I didn't, I'm sorry. If I did, that's my job. So happy Friday, guys. Keep it up. Keep him begging. Keep him on his knees. Keep him regretting the day he ever met Donald Trump. Peace out. Oh, and before I'm out, is it great again yet? Asking for a friend. Doesn't look too great for Elon, though, does it? Happy Friday!
Newest pleasure in life is finding videos of Elon Musk crying. Like, I absolutely am in love with it. Like, I freaking adore it. It's like one of my favorite things in life right now. I'm actually working on a compilation so that I can post it on my TikTok page because I want you guys to enjoy it as well, because I'm getting a great deal of enjoyment out of watching Elon Musk eyes fill up with water, and I want you guys to enjoy it too. And I'm enjoying it so much because Elon's such a fucking narcissist, and I love to see a narcissist cry. The last interview that I saw of him crying, he was... They're setting Teslas on fire and vandalizing my dealerships. And I don't know why they want to hurt Tesla, because Tesla's such a peaceful company. And all we do is make electric cars, and I'm just trying to make this country better. This is the man who said that empathy was a weakness. This is the man who did the Yahtzee salute twice. This is the man who used the R word in reference to people with disabilities, but says he is autistic. Not sure if I believe that. I think he's just narcissistic. This is the man who's gutting our government, stealing from old, poor, and sick people, canceling funds for cancer research, SNAP benefits, food benefits, low-income housing benefits, agricultural benefits, as his checks are the only ones that are clearing these days. His checks are the only ones going. All of the other contracts are in question, but Elon is having no problems cashing those checks issued to him from the Defense Department. We got to keep this going. We got to keep the pressure on, because I don't want to see his eyes just fill up with water. I want to see the tears roll down his cheeks. I want to see that man cry until snot run across his lip and down into his mouth. Elon Musk crying and Elon Musk is the new MyPillow guy need to be in your search bar. They need to be. If you hate Elon Musk and his entire administration and want a good laugh at them, Elon Musk crying and Elon Musk is the new MyPillow guy must be in your search bar, and not just on TikTok, on any social media platform. The MyPillow guy was a huge donor to Donald Trump's 2016 campaign. And in 2016, his company's net worth was somewhere in the 200 million to 300 million ballpark figure. So he was a huge donor to Donald Trump's 2016 campaign. Of course, Donald Trump won that election, but he didn't get like the assistant president position that Elon has now. But in 2020, he also was a huge donor to Donald Trump's presidential campaign, in which Donald Trump, of course, lost. Once Donald Trump lost, the MyPillow guy and Rudy Giuliani went on this tirade. The election was stolen. They stole the election tirade, making all of these accusations against a bunch of different people. You know that Rudy Giuliani made accusations against those black women in Georgia, and they own his ass now. They own all of his luxury items, his condo in Manhattan. Rudy is in a poorhouse because of the accusations that he made against those two black women. Along those same lines, the MyPillow guy, he made accusations against the company who did the voting machines that collected the votes and tallied them up. He made accusations that they assisted in stealing the election in 2020, and they sued his ass over $1 billion. They sued him. Not only that, he made a bet. He made an online bet that nobody could prove that the election was not stolen. He's like, the election was stolen. Nobody can prove me wrong. Well, somebody proved them wrong. And a judge enforced that bet, making him pay, I believe, $50 million to this person. So fast forward to 2024. The MyPillow guy's company in 2024, same source. In 2016, Forbes said that the MyPillow company was worth $200 to $300 million. In 2024, Forbes said that his company was worth $28 million. If you Google the MyPillow guy, he's in bankruptcy. He's in bankruptcy. FedEx is taking him to court for an $800,000 bill. He's being evicted. He is being evicted from his factories in 2024. I feel like we can do even better for Elon. I feel like we can do Elon even better. Like, I feel like we could do better, y'all. So a few days ago, I made a video about Starlink partnering with T-Mobile. And I think some people got confused because they were saying, oh, all of the cell phone companies are going to work with Starlink. So let me just break it down for you. Starlink is T-Mobile's partner, right? They're in business together. T-Mobile owns partnership in Starlink, right? The satellites that Starlink owns that sends the cell phone signals, right? All of the companies, including Apple, are going to begin paying Starlink for use of those satellites to send the signals that we use on our cell phones to communicate, use internet, so forth and so on. But they are not partners with Starlink. They are paying him for use of his satellites. Now, while I don't like the idea of these people doing business with him at all, they are not his partner like T-Mobile is his partner. So we also need to boycott T-Mobile. Like, I want to see, we can do Elon worse than we did My Pillow guy. I know we can. We need him in that Fox News chair crying every day. We need to see it every day. Like I said, until we see snot bubbles, snot running across his lip and down into his mouth. We can do him even worse. We can do Elon even worse. We can send him back to South Africa. We can do it, y'all. We can do that.
I want you to hear a clear indication of what the Word of God says, that you reap what you sow. And a whole lot of people don't read. So therefore, when the reaping comes in, they can't believe what they've sowed, or they fail to go back and recollect what they sowed and why they are experiencing what they are experiencing. I want you to listen to this, see, because some of y'all don't read the Word of God, because if you did, you would know that there is a penalty for your behavior.
In Vegas, I've seen this happen all over the country. Bullets are being fired, charging stations are put ablaze, Teslas are being put ablaze. You have experienced assassination, threats of assassination for you and your family. What have you done that warrants this? Because I see nothing that you have done except help our country.
Yeah, I mean, it's really come as quite a shock to me that there's this level of really hatred and violence from the left. I thought the left, or the Democrats, were supposed to be the party of empathy, the party of caring, and yet they're burning down cars, they're firebombing dealerships, they're firing bullets into dealerships, they're just, smashing up Teslas. Tesla is a peaceful company. We've never done anything harmful. I've never done anything harmful. I've only done productive things. So I think we just have a deranged, there's some kind of mental illness thing going on here, because this doesn't make any sense.
Did you just hear that? He said it don't make no sense. So, deranged behavior, all this stuff going on, because and maybe it's a mental illness problem. Did you think that there would be no repercussions for you to open up a lottery pool for people to go in and swing stakes and vote for Donald Trump to be president of the United States, knowing Donald Trump's credibility, knowing his record, knowing he had 34 felonies, knowing how that would look bad on these United States of America and the people that he would be representing that don't look like him, don't think like him, don't act like him? Did you not consider all of this before you got involved with Donald Trump? No, you didn't. But see, because you and Donald Trump and everybody else thought y'all were getting over. But God ain't finished. He ain't done. So Elon up in the office crying to Donald Trump, talking about Tesla is going down, it's going down. And Donald Trump telling him, it's okay, it's okay, it's going to be okay. Before you know it, they'll be buying again. Of course he's going to say that. Why? You done helped him allegedly get reelected. See, when you cheat people, you get cheated. You hear what I said? When you cheat people, you get cheated. And the stuff that Elon is going through right now.
So good people, as you've seen from the clips, it is evident that people are not happy with Elon Musk. And let me just tell Elon Musk this into his face. I don't know if this video will get to him, but if he gets to watch it, then he needs to take this advice from me. It is said that he who has the money has the power. You people were forgetting that these citizens that you are oppressing, that you are putting them through hard times, are the same people who support your businesses, are the same people who helped you to become a billionaire, are the same people who bought your products. So why don't you respect them? Because they have the money and they have the power. You might think that you have the power because you're a billionaire, but the people who made you be the billionaire you are the same people you need to respect, because they have the power. Power lies in the hands of the people. And they say that when people lose their fear, those in power lose their power. When people lose their fear, the people in leadership positions lose their power. Now, for instance, Mr. Elon Musk here, my brother, you had everything. You supported Trump. And now the fact that happened to the pillow guy is going to happen to you, because you are investments, your businesses are going to crumble down as people have declared a war on you. I've seen a couple of videos there from some of the speakers saying that they will be glad to see Elon Musk go back to South Africa because he's a son of apartheid. And Elon Musk is someone who is not sympathetic. I can say he doesn't give a shit about anything because he did this twice. The Schwazi salute or the Nazi salute, you know. So they are trying. He was trying to show that, you know what, I can't be empathetic or I can't be sympathetic to anyone. You know what, these programs that take a lot of money from the federal government, the just Ponzi schemes and things like social welfare programs. These are things that help the common sovereign citizen of the United States. The people who can't afford a thing, the people who can't afford to pay the electricity bills, the people who cannot afford to pay for healthcare. This money was going down to them to help them. But you said what, you know what, stop it please. We'll come up with those, the Department of Government Efficiency, so that we cut on wastage. But people like you, billionaires like you, keep on enjoying keep on enjoying tax cuts. You know, you have some waivers. You are immune to taxes. You know, so people are really mad right now. They don't care even if you're going to cry to them. They want to see you go down completely. And as it has been put across by one of the speakers saying that, and this is true. By the way, I googled it and I saw that. Musk acquired some loans from with the help of Wall Street to get a loan to purchase X, and X collateral is Tesla. You know, when you want to take a loan, you need to have a collateral, and that collateral a collateral is something that when you default to pay that loan, it will stand. It will be used. It should be taken by the financier to compensate for the loan. So Tesla is the collateral for the loan that was taken to purchase X. And now if he loses Tesla, he knows that he's going to lose X and he's going to be bankrupt. And that's what's coming his way. Everyone who fucked around is now finding out. I thought it was only for the people, the voters, but oh yeah, it's coming down to the people, the big supporters of the government. I don't know what's your take on this, but I'd like us to have the conversation going on in the comments. So make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you leave a comment. They will let us have the conversation in the replies. You know, like this video so that it can be pushed to as many people as possible. Make sure to turn on post notifications because every time I post a new video, I'd like you to be the very first person to watch it. Guys, we've reached the end of this video and I'm really grateful if you have reached here with me. This is Awaken Africa. I've been your host, Biamo. Peace out.